Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate for what should be the final episode of low and high rank for the series. And to end this series off, really. So we'll start here, because you can see I've got myself a big set of Yukonlos armor. It offers some pretty good statuses, although it does have a pretty big drawback with the Expert -2 there. It's not really something you want to have, and it would be a little hard to gem it out. But yeah, it doesn't really actually have much, so you'd probably have to use the talisman to get it out. But we're not going to be using this armor set for what we're going after today. I just wanted to pick it up, show it off, let you guys actually see what the full set looks like on a person, because it can be a little hard to actually show off the armor as just individual pieces in, like, passing. That's one thing that's really good about World Iceborne Rise, is you can actually see the full set without having to do individual bits by bits. So what we're going to be doing today is going after Crimson Fatalis, and for that, I'm probably actually going to take the Mutsu set, or the Gen Moran set. The reason being a couple of things. It has pretty good fire resistance to it, it lets me get the recoil down, evade extender up, no problem, and it did tackle Fatalis pretty well. I just want to see if I have any slots open. No, it doesn't look like it. I thought maybe I'd be able to try to sneak in, getting that defense. The couple of defense points I was still missing there up to large, but can't quite do that. So I'm also going to need, definitely no hot drinks, but I will need the cool drinks. Because we don't actually fight Crimson Fatalis in the same area as regular Fatalis. He's one of Ingle Isle's denizens. Alright, we'll need the bone husks. And I'm going to need latch berries right down there. And I'll need the... Ooh, we've gone through quite a few bird wyvern fangs. I might just want to check the Viporium to see, because they're actually one of the items you don't multiply from, but you can trade points in for some items. Let's just talk to him for a quick moment here. Okay, yeah, browse wares. Unfortunately, he doesn't have anything in stock. That's one thing that I kind of dislike about 4 Ultimate compared to, well, 3 Ultimate, you had the special vendor in, like, not Locklack, what was the port's name? Tanzia, Port Tanzia. You had the special vendor right where the areas transition from, like, the prep area to the actual canteen or hub area, and they would sell special items for you that you could buy and stock up pretty well. It worked very well as gunners because you get so many good, combination things. For Ultimate, though, it varies a lot what stock the person has, and you have to use the caravan points for it, so it looks like caravan points can come in pretty quick, but certain things do take a lot in cost. So it's not as nice of a system. And yeah, we're going to go for Temper, get ourselves all fed, prepped, ready, and then tackle the final monster before we're into the G rank series, which will be a new series starting from episode 1. Just to properly give everybody, like, say, over 70 episodes is a lot to watch of any series. So this is a way to clean the slate, start from fresh, and show off the monsters at their most powerful in the series. I've got everything I think I'll need. I might just bring some honey with me in order to make more, like, mega potions. I don't know how this will go, because Crimson Fatalis is a bit of a weirder hunt compared to regular Fatalis, at least from what I remember. This is where my memory's going to be a little bit more fuzzy. I also have to remember to multiply more honey for that to go off. But yeah, the last urgent quest, yeah, there are still, you know, just that bad hair day, but again, I just want to get us moving to the new series. With how long it's taken to get this far, it's time to just keep us rolling and get things started fresh. So, the Red Dragon's Dawn. I've got a message for you. If you know what's good for you, he'll stop asking questions, get right to hunting the you-know-what. Off you go now. Yeah, not much more to go into it, so let's just hop in and... Actually, let me make sure I got Pierce 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, let's hop in and get to this. God, the helmet still looks ridiculous. There it is. Yeah, Crimson Fatalis, it honestly doesn't even At least in the 4th gen, it doesn't look too much different colored because of, like, how the lighting of Ingle Isle just is. But the other telltale thing is the one super long horn. And I can't remember offhand right now if, like, White Fatalis has both horns being that long or not. But this is going to be a bit of a different fight because there's no Dragonator, no Ballista Binder, nothing that's going to help give you an extra boost, like against regular Fatalis. This is for in the caravan, so it might not be as strong as the hub Fatalis was, but we'll have to see. Oh, jeez. You actually just get smacked literally dropping right in here. Okay, so it does have the fire breath. I wasn't sure if it would have, like, the advancing fire breath or not. But at least now we know. And, okay, this might be... Okay, so this is where Fatalis kind of has something a bit like what Dalamadur does, where he will call stuff down, but you can actually actively see it coming down. He has an animation that calls it. It's not just like this vague will come down without it. At least most of the time I don't think it will. And he still has the Death Shimmy. That's something that carries over across all the Fatalises. Okay, and I do want to try to keep a bit, like, at the back, because if he does the Fire Breath, that is a bit of an easier way to get out of it. Okay, yeah, so we ticked him off. Now you see I'm not sure if it's because of the texture pack that I'm using, but man, he looks good. And this is going to hurt. Not as badly as I thought it would. I think Fatalis in the hub actually hit much harder than that. Yeah, the Fire Breath, that's pretty weak for the Fire Breath. It has to be because this is like the caravan. And then do need to watch. It looks like there is a set pattern for like how those meteors come down. Okay, and this I think we have to be careful because this might just be like a swarm of them all over the place. Now, Crimson is much... Oh, geez, was not expecting that there. Crimson is much more about, like, the fireballs and everything than regular Fatalis is. It doesn't seem like he's as much for the fire breath, but then again, he... Oh, no, he's doing the speedy... I guess there's the wiggle and then the... Uh-oh, okay, let me get out of this range, because that tail can be pretty devastating. It's one of those ones, it doesn't look like it would be, but it will still get you good. Uh-oh. Right, dodge to the outside. Gotta remember that for that attack. So yeah, so he's kind of got like a charging crawl, and then he's got the little wiggle. Nice up to the head. Oop. Okay. Yeah, it seems like all he really wants to do when he's up is to swoop down. It's kind of nice because regular Fatalis might stay airborne for a little bit longer, so you don't have as much time, like, actually... Uh-oh. Well, again, I am surprised at how little damage that's actually doing. I'm not sure if it's the coupling of the fire resistance and the defense of medium. But, I mean, I'm grateful to actually have something where I'm surviving these hits a lot more. G rank is probably going to be a lot more brutal when it comes to how much damage we'll be taking from hits. I might even want to just use this until I get a good armor set for G rank, because this does have the medium strength defense built in. Gunners were quite squishy when it came to, well, actually a lot of entries in Monster Hunter. It was kind of weird, because the thing is, it was meant to offset, I guess, how much damage you could do more safely than Blade Masters. But it often meant gunners were getting hit by more of, like, the hardest hitting attacks, like charges, leaps, elemental blasts. You were in danger of those more, where you kind of... Oh, I do not know how I managed to be in the sweet spot there. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that attack doesn't, like, hone as much as regular Fatalis' does. Like, regular Fatalis, he is actually pretty able to home in on you. Oh, we got a part break for his head. Now, this might be a bad spot. Yeah, for Crimson, you basically just need to watch the ground a lot to see where they're coming in, but he really likes to start spamming these off, doesn't he? Nope, out of the way. Now, I might be going for a... Nope, that's the wiggle worm. And... oh, nope, just around him. Oh, there's the chest broken. And then... I believe Crimson is also one of the monsters that when he enrages, he kind of like has this armor mode he's in. Where like, some of the weak point or hit zone values change up, and you can't really get as good damage on certain parts as you would if he was out of it. Although, I'm surprised at the amount of flinches I'm getting off here. And, yeah, just... I can't... There's probably also a Crimson Fatalis in the Gathering Hub that is more difficult than this guy. I think you might have to be a certain Hunter rank to unlock it, but I'm not entirely sure. I was trying to remember when I was looking through, like, the full list of, like, quests and monsters to go after. Uh-oh. Although, okay, yeah, I'm on the far enough side, so that was okay. Do mind your positioning for this guy. Case in point, I should not have gone over here, but I did. Okay, that's... I guess that's his, like, upright summon the swarm animation. No, and then get over to this side. We're getting some of the Pierce procs in, but his... You almost need him, yeah, like face on like this, so that way you get a little bit in the neck area too. And again... Just slow, steady, and we'll have the Dragon Fell before the day's end. There we go. Another flinch off. Yeah, I don't think he's got as much health as... Well, definitely doesn't have as much health as regular Fatalis if we're getting him flinching this much. It's honestly a bit funny that this guy is easier just for the sake of, like, moveset, so... I'm sorry, what? But this is a 35-minute hunt! This is supposed to be a 35-minute hunt, and I just did that in... What the hell? I was expecting more, like... I know this is still the caravan, but that That does not feel right. I have to check the hub and see if there's another Fatalis quest in there. Or another Crimson Fatalis quest, because, like, yeah, that should not have been that quick. Even for Fatalis, that should not have been that quick. I know this is, like, a super-powered bowgun at this level, because, I mean, we are at 448 with no negative affinity, but that is just not right. Oh, I guess I didn't quite get that other carve in. But yeah, that's... I was expecting that to take so much longer with how Fatalis in the hub was. I don't know what else to say here. Oh, got an accolade G. But that was Crimson Fatalis, everybody. I guess we'll take the bit of remaining time to look at the gear, the weapon, and then maybe get a little preview of what G rank will have in store, but... don't know what to say. I know Fatalis can be a bit of a joke compared to the Iceborne version these days, but even still. Hunter, you got it done, right? You know, the thing? The thing. Advanced, Dragon's Song. Ring any bells? Anyway, you know who has a message for you. Oof, excellent work. Knew you had the eggs to get the job done. One who can overcome the power of the egg is destined to become legend. Now let's sing the egg anthem. The rest of it is just him singing. I'm going to go ahead and skip that part. Thank you kindly. I know you want to say it. Don't even think about it. I don't care if you recognize his way of speaking. Do us both a favor and do not speak his name here. I've done my part, now scramble. Yeah, so that was that wrapped up. I am just so caught off guard with that. But at least we should be able to, again, see what we got for gear-wise. Yeah, the Fatalis, Crimson stuff, it really is just a little bit of a recolor, but you actually do see, like, the eyes out on the helmet. A little bit different. Okay, and this offers Fury stamina. Normal up's not bad, but I don't know if I like that defense down. And let's just go and see there. Yeah, the gunner stuff had more of an asymmetrical look to kind of line up with how you kind of want more one-side focus to protecting yourself in a way. It is just Fury stamina and normal up. I think the problem with Fury, though, is... Okay, reduce likelihood of fainting, greatly increased attack and defense when your health falls below a certain level. I think it's almost like a heroics thing, but I think it's a greater gap. I think it's you get Moxie as a skill, so you can survive any hit down to 1 health 1 time per cart. So like, say I have 75% of my health, I get knocked down to what should be 80% taken off. I still have 1 HP left, and I can heal that up. But then if I were to suffer the same hit that would kill me, it will kill me. Or will cart me. Whereas Fury here, it'll give you that Moxie kind of built in, and then it gives you the attack and defense boost. I guess it's... I think it's 40%. It might be if you're below 40% health, or it might be lower. I can't remember, but it's one of the things... It's good for classes that... Or I shouldn't say classes. Weapon classes is probably more accurate. Things that have block to them. Like, say if you're a lance main, you can block and, like, keep yourself from getting hit from anything too low. Gunners, you might be able to, but it really puts you dancing a bit of a risky thing there. Because, again, any hit could really bring you that low. Or bring you out. So it's one of those ones you gotta be a very, very skilled... Ooh, actually, hang on. No skills on that. Or no slots on that. 1 slot on that. I feel like defense down is going to be level 2. It's like, looking at it, defense -3. I don't think... Yeah, see, I don't think I get that, but the arms look like... Did it have... It does have steady hand 1 there, which is a bit of a weird outlier compared to everything else. Why? I guess it's meant for, like, maybe if you want to mix sets, but I don't think it's enough in anything. Well, either way, that's that shown off. Let's see. Yeah, no light bow gun. There probably is a heavy bow gun. And there should be a bow, but I guess I didn't get the materials to be able to show those off. I don't think I'm going to do another hunt just because, well, or should I to finish the series off proper? It's not like I actually used up much of anything equipment-wise. That is kind of tempting. Like, I did use a few things there, but it wasn't that much. I am really surprised at just how easily he went down. Like, it should not have gone down that easily. And, okay, yeah, still nothing in there. Multiply items. Okay, yes, I did have stuff on the go. Okay, that's good. I'll just gather that. You know, let's get a little preview or sneak peek of the Elder Hall. Because we are good to actually go up into it now, and we can take a look at what the quests will be to start us off in G rank. So there's his immenseness again. Young Hunter, on behalf of all of us, I welcome you to the Elder Hall. Upon my obviously broad shoulders rests the great task of running the town Dundorma. I endeavor to protect her from the calamities beyond her walls and ensure her days remain joyful and prosperous. Now then, on to the matter at hand. The Guildmasters written from Valhabar inform me that you have successfully hunted a Nukanos. Bravo! I'd like to award you with this G1 star permit. This token is the only qualification you need to begin G-rank quests. G-rank quests are brutal, they'll pit you against colossal monsters beyond reckoning. Time and time again, you'll be laying flat and curse the heavens for burdening you with such arduous tasks. But with each success, you will take another step down the road to glory, and I do firmly believe you will succeed. To learn more about G-rank quests, you'd speak with the lady behind the quest counter on the left. Good luck, young hunter. I look forward to each one of your magnificent hunts to come. Oh, and then we got the minister. I don't believe we met, good hunter. How do you do? Ah, I see. Me? Let's say that I am the one who handles His Immenseness's political affairs. Ahem. Allow me to explain a little bit about the Elder Hall. This is a special place that only those with special clearance may enter. As such, hunters for hire are forbidden entry. If you'd like to meet with hunters for hire, you must visit the Gathering Hall in Valhabar. If you would like to see use the gong here in the Elder Hall, I will gladly assist you. The gong here works just like the one the Gathering Hall does, trust you know what to do. And that was it. Okay. Got off kind of abruptly there. So, Guild Store. Welcome, Hunter. Is this your first visit to the Elder Hall Guild Store? Much like other stores, we sell items to help hunters. I also carry rare monster info books that you might find useful. I get new stock regularly, so stop by and have a look from time to time. Yeah, let's actually see if you do have... Yeah, we do have a number of things to actually pick up, because this is where a lot of subspecies are going to start appearing. We have seen a few throughout up to this point, but it's going to get to be quite a bit more from here forward. There's that done. Oh, I guess arena and... Oh, no, not arena. Wyverian lady. Hey, Hunter, what's up? Wait, you're that hunter that recently got clearance for G-rank quests, right? I heard all about you from the Guildmaster of Valhabar. Why do you tell me? Well, I do the same job he does, but I do it here at the Elder Hall. Come see whenever you need to pick up your VE tickets. I'll be right here, just standing, dishing out the good stuff. Okay. And then the quest of tricks. Good day, Hunter. You must be the one that was recently cleared for G-rank quests, correct? Yes, we are. I am the G-rank quest of tricks. I will provide you with, yes, that's right, G-rank quests. Now then, before you dash off on your first quest, I need to go over a few things with you. As with high-rank quests, you may not always start at base camp. Also, the guild cannot guarantee all your supply items at the beginning of the quest. So far, this shall be familiar. But these are G-rank quests, and they aren't named so without reason. In G-rank quests, you'll face the most terrible monsters to ever walk this land. You need to be 2 times as prepared and 3 times as careful. Fail to prepare, and it could end up costing you your life. And remember, this counter is only for G-rank quests. You cannot undertake high or low rank quests from here. You'll need to go to the Gathering Hall in Valhabar for those. Opposite is also true. Don't go asking the girls at the Gathering Hall in Valhabar for G-rank quests. Got it? One last thing. Departure gate is on the right side of the Elder Hall. And that's about it. Now you're up to speed. Are you ready for some questing? Yeah, so we actually have a harvest tool right off the bat, which is going to be very helpful because I'll probably have to try and see what armor I want to start with. Because one of the things Monster Hunter has always been a little bit bad with is the rank transitions. From low to high and high to G or high to master, it can be a bit rough until you get your first set of armor and a new weapon. We encountered that this series pretty handily when we were trying to go up from the low rank to high rank. No harvest tours, and not really any good, simple, straightforward quests to get us going either. But we do have just some simple gathering. Our first subspecies, a Desert Celtis, Quechuacha, Ash Quechuacha, that's another one, Tetsukabras, Berserk Tetsukabra, Purple Gypsaros. Doesn't look like there's a regular Gypsaros though. Purple Gypsros, Cephadromes, Emerald Congalala, Thomio Hermitor. So yeah, we've got G-rank territory we'll be going into in the new series. We'll see how that goes and just go forward from there. I'm not... Oh, or should I? It does feel a little Oh, Lord, actually, maybe I should talk with everything here first. I didn't realize there'd be more to go through. Dang, now where those blasted things run off to? Oh, can you help me out? May or not have been drinking, and I seem to misplace some important documents. They are the blueprints for some new equipment the man designed. As figured, he wanted to redesign a particular piece of gear so you'd have a better fighting chance against monsters. I was supposed to look over 3 pages of the blueprints and elucidate him with my opinion. Pages were gone when I woke up this morning. Must have been carried away by the wind. Believe me, I looked. I asked the Lady Gunner, and she was able to locate one of the pages, but it's right in the heart of vile Desert Celtis' lair. The place is a forbidden zone. Most hunters don't stand a chance going in there to track down the other pages. So, Kindred Hunter, I convinced the guild to let you in. Think you could hunt Desert Celtis? I'll gather missing blueprints whilst you're distracted. Man ain't the sort of feller to get angry, but once every 10 years or so he bears his fangs, and it ain't pretty. The quest I found is called Wasteland Warrior. Guildmarm will set you up. Okay, so what these quests are, they're kind of like I guess a little bit more of a generous or forgiving G-rank entry point. Kind of like how we had a few quests in the low-rank caravan that were of high-rank monsters. That's what this is. A few G-rank quests that are in high rank, but they give you a little bit of a softer entry. They're not going to be quite as brutal. Well, they'll still probably do about the same amount of damage, I would guess, but they won't have as much health, so they won't be as much of a grind or as long to work at getting down. Nope, and you have some... Oh, actually, a couple things here. Hunter, you gotta hear this. Ran into 2 hunters apparently came from hell. Now, this is big news. I was going to take a break from cleaning to ask them to tell me about the place, but I just couldn't stop sweeping. So I decided to eavesdrop in the conversation and said, here's what I overheard. Hey, partner, let's go hunt a Lunastra. Good idea. Why not hunt Ash and Laoshan Lung while we're at it? Curiosity got the best of me, so I tailed them. Along the way, a Gypsros appeared out of nowhere. 2 hunters saw it and said, Gypsros walking the park for 2 of us. But then one of them seemed to have gotten something in his eye, so they ignored the monster and sprinted past it. I want to see what they're up to now, but Gypsros is still in the way. Could you sweep it off the path for me, Hunter? Put a quest. Yeah, so that's just one for Gypsros. And the Hell Hunters, I don't know if they came in this game or it was another game, but they're kind of like a recurring pair of side characters who are... They're kind of tryhards without anything to back it up. Like as the cat said, they'll talk about going after Lunastra or Ash and Laoshan Lung, but then they don't even try or can't even handle things like just Gypsros. So that's kind of how they've played in the story a bit, and they've been... I can't remember where they debuted or like where their start was. I'm trying to think of where it might have been from, but I can't place it. And then the G-rank Rena gal, congrats! Heard you're the one who crushed that Ukanos quest. You know what that means? Oh, this... Really? This is where the G-rank Arena is. Giving you access for G-rank Arena. Gathering Hall Green Quest, Frenzy Monsters Path. This is where the real challenges are. You're a real hunter, aren't you? Then prove it. I didn't realize this is where the G-rank Arena would be. That's an odd spot for it, but... at least that's where it is. And with a bit of dialogue, yeah, I'm going to wrap this thing up here. I thought maybe I'd try for another Crimson Fatalis, but... I think maybe it's best to just end the series off with quite that and have you guys hyped up to see what G-rank will have in store. Oh, Doodle. The Royal Academy wrote back. See? Letter from the number 5 scribe. I was just about to open it. Shall we have a look together? Let's see. Lamentably, you seem to have failed to grasp the essence of my previous communication. Your research continues to prove egregiously deficient in regards to capacity and complexity. As it pains me to continue to reduplicate these laborious rejections, I suggest you not submit again. What? Well, boo! Another ding letter. I suppose I'll just have to beef up my body and work a little further. Maybe I should delve into frenzy research. I certainly won't be giving up. Right, Doodle? Here, I've already speed drafted a new quest. It's called Advance Beyond the Pale. Would you be kind enough to do it? Of course, I'll reward you for the trouble. My marm coffers haven't run dry just yet. Okay, so we've got... Okay, that's the urgent, which is just there, which is nice to see. So we got, yeah, the Haughty Hell Hunters for a Gypsros, Desert Celtis, and an Ash Ketchawacha in Frenzy. But you have to suppress the Frenzy twice. I kind of have a hard time just getting it done once. But yeah, with that, we are going to end the series and the episode right here. And next episode, or, well, next episode, new series, you know what I'm trying to say. We're into G-Rank, a Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you have been watching through all the series so far, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this little blast from the past of MH4U. I don't know if there's really going to be a lot of coverage to follow of 4U from like other Monster Hunter channels, considering the eShop will be closing down and it'll be emulator work only for it, but it's still nice to be able to bring it to you guys, continue our Monster Hunter stuff on the channel, and just play a game I do enjoy and show it off. Once we're into G rank, this is where it's going to be quite the turn, because again, I didn't get very far in G rank. I got burnt out at the transition area here. So we're going to see what has itself in store for us in G rank and all the new monsters and subspecies and stuff that we've not yet seen. But thank you guys so much as always. If you enjoyed the video, you should give it a like, and if you want to support the channel and help us grow to cover more Monster Hunter content, more videos, get to streaming, stuff like that, be sure to subscribe. We're still slowly working our way up to the 1,000 mark, and if we can hit that, I'm going to try to branch into a lot of other stuff on the channel as well. But thank you so much for watching. Until I catch you in the next episode or series, Survivors and Hunters, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.